On this episode of Shooting the Shit with Sands.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I am who I am. My name is my name. And welcome into another video on Shooting the Shit with Sands, man. Yes, cannot curse in the first couple minutes. I talk about this all the time. I don't know why. I feel like, people who listen to me feel like I'm regurgitating stuff, I feel like, but you never know when a new listener listens and I have to go, if you're listening to the full podcast, you won't get that intro. But if you're on YouTube, you see the intro. So it's a weird cut. Like I said in the first time, right? So from here on out, expect weird cuts. All right. In the playoffs. Okay. We're putting out content, and I found a site that'll change my life. Let me tell you. I want to make a prediction, but I'm not going to get that bold. I'll wait a week. I'll use it for a week, and I'll let y'all know how I feel about it. Now, and I'm going to write that down in my notes so I'll remember it. Okay? I will. Right now. Or I won't remember it. Okay? Let's put it down. Make bold prediction about pod soon in small font if you actually believe it. Now, unfortunately, I already believe it because I'm delusional, right? But other than that, I think we're good. Now, we're getting into the clips and the nugs. I'm going through my notes, guys. I have notes, yes. When I watch games, I take notes, all this bullshit. Now, we already went over this wild, roller coaster of a season for the Nuggets, right? It's been very odd. Okay. Now, what I don't like in this series, the main thing that I am hating and kind of concerned about, mostly picking the Nuggets in 7, is it seems like something is wrong with the Jokic, right? He gets bailed out in game 1. He's missing clutch shots. Kawhi doesn't shoot in crunch time in game 1. We come back to this game. Jokic is missing really important. I know that it doesn't seem important with 7 minutes left in the game. Those free buckets, those free throws are very important in playoff games. As you can see with the Clip series, with the Knicks series, these games are actually down to very small margins, man. When these teams have the same exact record, they have weird stuff going on with injuries, the stars. Like these two teams are perfectly, evenly matched to me because it seems like, to me, the Clippers should be dominating the series, but it's not happening. MPJ earns his fourth quarter closing minutes, has 15 rebounds, gets big, what they needed him to do. Now, if he keeps doing that, I'm not talking about the number. I'm talking about the mentality. Most of the time, guys, if Russell Westbrook drops 20, 20, and 20, throws up rolling 60s crip for Nipsey, I'm not saying, I want him to do that every night. I'm just saying I want that mentality every night, right? It's impossible to do 20, 20, and 20 every night. Maybe not for Jokic, but for a lot of others. Now, MPJ getting 8 to 10 rebounds a game can legitimately win this series for Denver because that's what they need, right? As we talked about after game 1, Zubac will always make it tougher on Jokic. Those in numbers in the box score are dope. You played great, but it looks different. The way they're letting Jokic catch, this is what I've wanted teams to do. I'm not a coach. I'm not sitting here saying I invented this. Nothing. It's something that they used to do to Braun in Miami and Braun in Cleveland. They let him catch on the post. They let him read the defense. Nobody moves until he dribbles and gets to work, right? That's what they're doing. Just like with Kawhi, every time he goes right, they're doubling. Like, those are the things I'm looking at. Ooh, he's a deep thinker. Ooh, he knows ball, doesn't he? Oh, he's getting into something. So he's doubling on the move instead of right on the catch. So when you get the late double and then Harden can come poke his hand in there because Harden don't give a shit about defense and he's 36. He shouldn't at this point. And I hate to say stuff like that, but as a basketball fan and as a millennial, I can accept things and be okay with it, even if I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like boomers are still like, he ain't playing defense. It's LeBron. He's 40. He's on the court. I get it. Look at the white guy playing defense. You know what I mean? So with that, I just kind of accept it. 37-year-old guard shouldn't play defense. That's fine. But his hands have always been fast. It's funny because Jokic's hands are good. Dirk had good hands. Luka has good, quick hands. All those dudes that can't play defense really always got like quick hands. They can swipe. So they're getting the late triple team low key, mostly when it's running down the shot clock. If he makes a move and spins, if he makes a spin, a dribble, anything towards the elbow, towards the top of the key, they're clamping down even harder and kind of peeling off the guy that came from the corner or from the elbow. They're kind of peeling that guy off. It's so late in the shot clock. He's getting into his move. He's got to pick up his dribble, and they are living with the Luka play, right? And that's what I think the T-Wolves are trying to do with the Luka thing. And the Luka play is, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to stare my defender in the eyes, and I won't really do shit. Luka just dribbles while he's doing it. Jokic just stands still while he's doing it. Right? So they're kind of, and then when you see, I keep forgetting shit, man. When I'm talking, I start living in a movie. I'm like picturing it and then I lose what I'm saying. But what I was saying was, while he cooks you until 4 on the shot clock, kind of drives just to get the rim penetration, just to see if the defense will nudge and overhelp or help at all. And then he kicks it out. You shoot it with 1.2. The buzzer goes off as it goes through the net. And that's what happened with the Lakers, right? Last night. We'll get into that game. But they're kind of okay with that, with Jokic. They don't want him to go off, but they're okay with him doing his thing, just not in his spots. That's what I mean with the Knicks and Pistons series of uncomfortability. And with the T-Wolves and the Lakers series of who's going to make the adjustment first. Are you going to do what the other team doesn't want you to do? Or are you going to go away from it just because they're on an 8-0, 10-0 run right now? You know what I'm saying? It's those type of things. And I personally feel like the Clips can make Denver feel way more uncomfortable. And you have to come away from this, as I'm about to get into Kawhi and Harden, who have been fantastic this series, except for the fourth quarter, end of the fourth quarter for Kawhi. What the fuck was I talking about? I was saying, before we get into Kawhi, before we get into the Clippers and Kawhi, I forgot what I was saying again. Jesus Christ. I got it. I'm honed in too. That's the thing. I'm really into this. You see this energy? I'm really into this. I just love showing my teeth too. Did y'all notice? In this lighting, bitch, I'm smiling. I'm a horrible human. I hate people. I'm not that guy either. Quit saying you hate people. You do not hate people. You are insecure and you're an introvert and can't stand to look at yourself in the mirror because you're going through something. Okay? You don't hate people. They probably hate you. All right? You hadn't got dick down. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no pussy in a minute. You hate people. That's really what it is. When a man is fighting his demons, he's fighting his exes and his bank account. Can we start? Or perks. Like perks now are in the middle of that formula. But for me, I had a 2-part system of tripping over the same girl for 5 years or, I'm fucking poor. I would love to take you on a date. I literally cannot. I don't have enough money to get to the gas station to get gas. And you don't even have to have money to turn your car on. That's how broke I was. Right? But the thing that I forgot was you have these weird excuses with these games, right, as fans. So if you're looking for a fan perspective, Game 1 as a Clipper fan, you go, all right, Kawhi ain't shooting in the last 4 minutes. James Harden goes off. They stole that game. I believe that. That's how I feel. In game 2, as a Nuggets fan, Kawhi put up 39 on 80% shooting. Now, I would sit here and go, hey, that'll never happen again. Kawhi can't do that again. Nope, not Kawhi. He is amazing, but can you expect that? Go watch the Sixers series of 18. Go watch it. They put Jimmy Butler on them. They put Ben Simmons on them. They put the coach on them. They called out for Elton Brand to come out and guard him. Everything he shot went in. It legitimately felt, I believe he averaged 30 on like 60-50 splits. I'm not even bullshitting. I'll put the stat reference up here, the sports reference. I'm not bullshitting. So the one thing that I am more impressed with than Kawhi, and this is insane because I am very impressed with Kawhi. I'm taking nothing away from him. This is hate. I am hating. I am impressed that James Harden has not fucked them yet. I have thought he has played very well, by the way. He has some possessions here and there, but he has the ball so much, I can't be mad. I'm not mad. And he is a fantastic point guard. And I gave him credit in Philly years ago when nobody was really even mentioning it. They're really just shitting on him because he don't want to be there. And I am a James Harden hater. I was shitting on him, period. They were shitting on him for giving up in Brooklyn. I was more focused on, can he be a point guard like that in Philly? And guess what he did? He kind of turned the tide into a pure point guard. I think people are looking at this as James Harden has lost a step, and he has. Age happens. But losing a step in the sense of scoring. No, his volume has just gone down. He has completely reinvented his game. And because we have these thoughts on players like James Harden. He's not self-aware enough to know that he's losing it. He's too cocky. Maybe James Harden woke up one day and was like, I kind of ain't got it like that anymore, right? James Harden is still one of the best players in the league. I don't think y'all realize he is one of the last, and you can say he's not a pure point guard. Now James Harden is a scoring pure point guard. He is doing what Tyrese Halliburton is doing in a different way. Just because he's running pick and rolls and getting to his shit like that and not this spread motion type of offense doesn't mean he's not doing the same shit, right? I mean, he's facilitating the same way with a higher scoring ceiling, right? Not as Halliburton. Halliburton can get to that 40, 50-point mark at this point. I don't know about 50. I think he can get 50. It's just his passing. He is so focused on playmaking and getting guys involved. I just mean points per game wise, literal, simple, general shit. I'm not talking about actuality on the court, which is where we should probably speak. Correct, Hunter? Correct. So Kawhi was incredible. It felt like every time he pulled up, it was going in. Every time he got the ball in the fourth quarter, you just knew he was going to tie the game. You knew he was going to hit an open three when he got open. And I don't know how he gets open. His handle is wicked, right? But sometimes I feel like they're defending him well, and it's not like I got open because I pump faked and got you on a move. It's like I'm dribbling, and he's using the shoulder bump and just his body to create space. It looks like he's not going anywhere, and then he steps back, and he has 7 feet of space, and he's wide open. It's crazy. And I've always thought that about Kawhi. I was always like, I couldn't appreciate the game because I wasn't old enough yet. It didn't have no spark to it. Didn't have any flash to it other than the dunk here and there, right? It has flash with the handle and all that, but I was used to Braun, Wade, Kobe, and Kobe later in his career, and he's always been a fantastic mid-range jump shooter, but when Kobe started kind of choosing to go to post up mid range, it was a choice. Because I promise you, in 2010, 11, 12, Kobe was still a fucking athlete. He was still, bro, he dunked on somebody in his his final season? Was that the Gerald Wallace dunk? Or was that the season before? Crazy dunk. But yeah, I love what I'm seeing in this series. Now, both teams have their flaws, but they also have things that haven't happened yet, right? We haven't got the total Jamal Murray 37 piece. We haven't got the Michael Porter Jr. 25 piece that we did not think. By the way, guys, we have to sum that in. We didn't think was possible after game one, right? Because we're like, he ain't going to play. I thought he was not going to close lineups, but I always thought, who gives a fuck if he can defend anybody? Because you can't defend Kawhi anyways. Just take the shooting and the offense. And Christian Brown is going to get highlighted by me during this series every game going forward. Just to back my opinion, since the beginning of the year, they have to rely on him in the playoffs as an offensive weapon, not an offensive player, nothing, right? And I promise you, Christian Brown ain't going to show up and be a fucking 20-point per game scorer. The Aaron Gordon contract issues are going to start showing its ugly head during the season if they don't get a deal done. Like, all this shit.
For ownership to cheap out. They got their fucking GM, Calvin Booth, sitting in at an offseason presser citing Christian Brown plus minus as to why he's a capable replacement for KCP. Like, he's sharing the floor with Jokic. They're all those. That's always going to be juiced up if you're on the court with Jokic. Christian Brown can't shoot. He can't shoot at all. He cannot shoot. He's not a reliable shooter. I know KCP had a bad playoffs, but KCP is a proven commodity as a shooter. Christian Brown is not a good shooter. When he does inevitably, I don't even want to say go cold. He stays cold. He loses confidence. He's one of those.
He don't look at the rim.
Yeah, his shit starts to wane.
He has to get going in fast break, create some hard fought turnovers on defense to really.
He's a good defender. Like he's a gritty nose. You know, get your nose in there. But like,
and that's what I had to see, because with Chris Dunn and Zubac, Chris Dunn picking up 94 feet. They can't get into this signature pick and roll like they want to. It's getting tough. And I don't know, why my eyes I just started thinking of certain possessions that are, the possession was dismantled by the POA defense, point of attack defense, dismantled already. You get Jamal Murray picking up his dribble from 36 feet out. He's got to wait 4 seconds for somebody to get the ball. Everybody's scrambling to get open. By the time he passes it, the play and offensive set is all sorts of fucked up, right? Now you look at the shot clock. There's 12 left on it. All right, Jokic, let's see what you can do. Now you got Jokic trying to bring the ball in from 35 feet out. You can get the late double on the end of the shot clock. There's so much disruption going on. And I feel like James Harden is getting into his shit easier because those two or not those two because Jamal isn't guarding him, but there's lesser defenders on that side, mostly with Jokic. I was really talking about him involved in any pick and roll with Jokic. He is the lesser defender every time. He's going to have worse defense than the other player has offense if he's going against fucking Alex Lynn, Jackson Hayes type shit. And I'm dead ass serious. So that's how bad his defense is. Like it is. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in this series. I think the Nuggets are having a hard time. And it's 1-1. To me, it looks like the Clippers are getting a lot of what they want from the main guys. Right? And this game is super mucky. This series just slowed up, mucky, fucking gross-ass series. And I love it. I love it because it's going to come down to the wire to me every game. These games are going to be, at most, there's going to be an 8 to 10 point win in there somewhere. But if this goes 7, which I think it does, it's going to be a margin of victory, probably like they're going to be even by the end of the series is what I'm saying. The winner may have a negative point differential type shit. So that's what I have to say. I still have Nuggets in 7. All right. Things to watch for at the end. All right. What's wrong with Jokic? Okay. Does he have these crazy turnovers? Does he pick up on the double team and learn how to read it? Is there other ways that they're going to get Jamal Murray involved off ball, still getting involved in the Jokic pick and roll, bringing on off ball screens where they can get space, then coming to the weak side to get the pick and roll from Jokic instead of running it in the middle of the floor like they always do and just kind of choosing an elbow to go. Like I'm talking about like elbow like this, not extended elbow, elbow literally on the free throw line. They go down those lanes, right? Because that's how everything's kind of set up in their offense. Linear. They're not really horizontal team until Jokic starts whipping that bitch around, right? Kind of a triangle, beep, 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 kind of all over the place. So, but that's what I have to think about. And then with the Clippers, I like what I'm seeing. I would have to say, in all these series, role players hitting threes is huge, and that may blow one of these games open. And I think the margins are that small with these teams that everybody kind of has to contribute to their opposition, right? If Kawhi's dropping 40, Jokic needs 42. If Harden is dropping 25, Jamal Murray needs 25. Like that type of shit. Role players hit 12 threes. Our role players got to hit 14 of them. You know what I mean? Because that's how even the series is. So I said a whole lot of nothing for 20 minutes. So I love you all. That's another video on this channel. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, for real. I love you for watching. I'm out.